Hello, Patriots. It's I, the Questioning Patriot, back again for another video. And it's brought to you by my amazing Patreon Patriots who back me for $1 a month on Patreon. So if you enjoy what I'm doing, please consider liking, subscribing, or even becoming a Patreon backer. So this is from the Washington Times, and this one's going to make you real mad, but it's going to keep you up to date on what is happening currently with the whole stimulus package. McConnell, so I'm just going to call him Mitch. I'm terrible at saying his name. More unemployment filings, businesses closing as Democrats delay COVID-19 negotiations. So Senator Mitch blasted Democrats Tuesday for prolonging COVID-19 relief negotiations. Yeah, why haven't we got this done already? Saying more businesses are closing, people are anxious about making rent, and more people are filing for unemployment due to their delay. So Mitch is telling the truth, but he's also being very kind right now, because if we're being honest with ourselves, it's not just that. As a result of all these things happening, our suicide rates are spiking right now, our overdose rates are spiking right now, and we need to give these people the help. And he said House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Charles Schumer keep meeting with White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin now for more than a week. But they keep saying the conversations are productive, yet they yield no result. It never seemed to change, said Mitch, noting it has been more than a week since the GOP introduced their proposal for the fifth round of coronavirus relief. So this could already be in place. This could already be out there helping people, providing millions upon millions, tens of millions of lifelines to kids, to families, to people who are this close to slipping into poverty or getting kicked out of the house. And right now the Democrats are holding all the damn thing up. They want about $1 trillion to go to reopening schools, businesses, and providing the healthcare industry the funds needed to combat the pandemic. The Democrats are blocking it all. So we are this close to being able to help out all these people. Mr. Mitch says they are demanding the $1 trillion slush funds for states, but states have not even spent a quarter of the money they received when Congress passed the CARES Act back in March. Now I want to clarify exactly what this means, because slush fund, what the heck is that? So essentially, a slush fund is when you give a state the money and you say, hey, you can use this money, and however you see fit, it's going to make your country or your city and your state better. Now, this is a great idea because we don't want the federal government micromanaging every single aspect. But what's really important here is we gave them tons and tons and tons of money already, and they've only used a quarter of the money. So 25% of the money. Are you kidding me? And they're like, we're going to give them more money? They haven't even used the other 75%. They're just holding on to it. Democrats also want to fund studies in the pot industry, diversity and inclusion studies, and send stimulus checks to illegals. This all sounds wonderful. Are you kidding me? This is stuff that is not going to get passed, and they know this stuff is not going to get passed, but they're trying to throw it in here because the Republicans know they have to help out the millions and millions of Americans. Right now, the Democrats are holding this stimulus bill hostage, and we have to do something. I don't know what we can do. So Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer dismisses the allegations of a delay, saying Republicans both in the Senate and the White House do not understand the gravity of the situation Americans are facing. Yeah, multi-million-dollar Chuck Schumer telling us that. He said the GOP proposals leave out food assistance for hungry families, and Democrats are hoping to avoid a recession. So pretty much, we just handed the Democrats this huge plate of steak nachos, medium rare, maybe rare steak nachos. You got a little bit of the blood coming on the side, the cheese, the guacamole, a little bit of salsa on top. It's delicious. And Chuck Schumer's like, where's the cilantro? There's no cilantro. We can't give this to the American people. They love cilantro. That's what's happening right now. We are being held hostage by these freaking Democrats. And you know exactly why, and I know exactly why. And it's to make our president look worse and worse and worse and worse. And don't fall for it, Patriots. So that's what's going on right now. The Democrats are playing a very dangerous game of chicken, and hopefully it does not impact too many people. But thank you for watching the video. And if you're still here, I want to say that you keep your head up. Everybody's going through crazy stuff right now with coronavirus. And life, you got to remember that this is not normal life. Life will get back to normal. Things will get better. Everything can be fixed or replaced except for people. So hold the people close to you and try not to let them drive you nuts or you drive them nuts, because Lord knows we've been doing a lot of that lately. But thank you for your time.